the hip hop, the pop and the rock genres as well as gospel.
Without a question. Well, you already got the Judgment in there, and I remember from early when I was seeing the Judgment, I was thinking like that's where you was going. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people begin in the end. Sometimes the end don't begin, I guess. But anyways, exactly. You decided to obviously while you're juggling, representing artists, and I know you got some artists that have made some major moves. You decided to actually create something, an opportunity for Buffalo. Tell us a little bit about what you're talking about.
Well, pretty much this conference was into play about 4 years ago. This year was the actual year we decided to put it into plan. From time to time there's been different conferences and showcases that pop up in Buffalo that's not exactly authentic. And at the time when we were trying to do the last couple of years this actual conference, those things kind of went head to head, and I would have hated to have that spirit in people's mind that they were going to go to another situation in which they would be bamboozled. Mm-hmm. So, being able to have the opportunity to do this conference here on an official scale and restore the faith of the people that there is hope here, that's a beautiful thing.
Without a question. And so you decided to, because we haven't really specifically talked about what this opportunity looks like. So why don't you just get into details on exactly what it entails?
Okay, pretty much LMCI, Let My City In, is the music conference and showcase, which assembles the panel of, the top executives across the country, whether they're publicists, managers, DJs, radio personalities, top attorneys, and most importantly A&Rs, which educates the independent artists how to get into the music industry, and once they are in the music industry, the things and the tools they need to stay in the game. So pretty much the first portion of it is the actual conference. The thing that we added, which is different from pretty much 95% of the conferences across the country, and we actually have the ability to go backstage and meet face to face with an A&R. If those of you who are not familiar with an A&R, it stands for Artist and Repertoire. Those are the guys who actually bring the talent to the heads of the label, and they convince the label they're the co-sign. There's a lot of people who are older in the record company that pretty much doesn't know the up-to-date business, so they have younger people amongst them in which that brings the fresh new talent in. So that's pretty much their job, to bring those artists in to sign.
All right, now just so it's clear, this event is next Saturday.
Next Saturday,
March 14th. Next Saturday, March 14th. You're gonna have to go online to get all the details. You talked about the showcase portion of it. Are there any slots left for that?
Showcase is currently sold out.
Sold out.
Yeah. We have a waiting list that we're trying to do. If we have enough people on our waiting list and we can communicate with the executives to stay a little longer, we can push that forward. But
Yeah, and that's big. I understand the show was 350, right? 350 times sold out.
Yeah,
equals success. I like that a whole lot. I'm glad to hear that. In Buffalo, I salute you for actually taking full advantage of this opportunity and not acting funny with your money, and putting up a few dollars and giving yourself a look, man. So that's sold out. So basically the experience is left available for all the artists that are listening right now, those that represent artists that are listening right now. They can come to the conference. What's available left for them?
You actually have the Blue Pass, which allows them to still go backstage and meet face to face. It's pretty much the guy who signed the major act on the label will be sitting back there.
Some of the labels.
Yeah, we got Universal, we got Jive Records, we got Def Jam, we have EMI, and we have Slip and Slide.
All right, Major. I heard somebody from Judgment Music Group will also be there. Keeping an eye on things. So, all right, so you got them all lined up. It's this Saturday, and there's opportunity left. So, if anybody wants to get some questions or anything like that, we will.
It's definitely going down at the Town Ballroom. March 14th against next Saturday. Just advise everybody, to check out the website, letmycityin.com. I noticed a lot of new artists because I own a recording studio and I have a graphic designing company, so I design a lot of covers and so forth for the artists. But I noticed a lot of new people I haven't seen either in the studio or put out projects come out for this thing. What I didn't notice is of people who've been doing it for a while.
And that's a problem because those cats are seasoned. Those cats are the ones that can get broke and break out. And those are the ones that can handle even when you get in the spotlight. Yeah. Those who can handle themselves in boardrooms. You know what I mean? So the cats that are prepared, the cats that are seasoned right now, they're not even giving themselves an opportunity to get off.
You know what it boils down to? Being scared. when you've been doing it for so long, and you ran around in the club, or you had your song played on the radio, or had a little interview in a magazine and so forth, you're high on your horse. And when you have the opportunity to sit in front of the people who can possibly take you off that horse, presents fear to you. I'm the man in the town, and now you sit in front of the guy and tells you, no, this is not good enough here right now. How are you going to go back to the town and say, I'm still on my horse? Got some dirt on your knees now.
The best on Best Street.
But what do you suggest for those people who are on their way or preparing to come to the conference? What do you suggest for them? What should they do in preparation?
The best thing is, like, this music industry, whatever you do, whether you're Kurt Franklin or whether you're Puff Daddy, you have to have an aura. You have to walk into the room, and whether they know you sing, you rap, you dance, you model, you paint a picture, people have to have that aura that you're somebody. So your whole presentation, your look, your smile, your handshake, all those things are the little things that people pay attention to. You're looking at the next Mary. You're looking at the next Mary J. Blige. You're looking at the next Jay-Z. What are those things that you possess that can either relate to them or exceed their success? Some of the physical things artists need to do to prepare themselves is definitely want to have 3 songs. Try to get the best quality. If it's not crazy professionally mixed and mastered, make sure they have a great idea of how this thing is. There's pretty much no excuses like, oh, my studio is this and this and that. How much time and dedication that you spend into your music determines how much time they're willing to put into you. It's not like the old days when they can grab you and pretty much mold you into this big superstar. They are signing the superstars of tomorrow. When you sit down with them, this is the person that we're going to take and launch to the next career. We see them in movies, we see them on Doublemint commercials, we see them on 106 Park and MTV and Gospel Sundays. We see them everywhere in these type of environments. So if you don't have that aura or that presentation, it's not that you can't succeed in music. There's other things for you to do. You can be a songwriter, you can be a producer, you can be an engineer, you can be a manager. Those are the things that people learn about the business. That's what this conference does. It tells people about the business, how to get into the music industry. If it's not your time or not your position, you can pass that information and still be successful in helping the next person do so.
Without a doubt. So if you call in right now while we're live on the radio, we'll take $5 off. Take $5 off. Is that good? We give $5 off?
5 is cool.
All right, 5 is cool. $5 off. You know what I mean? Any purchase over $350. All right, you tune into the Overdrive. Lee, let's make something happen, baby.
Definitely.